35. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 20, James Bouknight. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", and number 45, R.J. Barrett. At the center position, standing 6'8", number 13, Bam Adebayo. The head coach for your Atlanta Hawks is Nate McMillan. Another round of applause for your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Dallas. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Marvin Bagley is up there with Barnes. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Green in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Ingram is out there with Bouknight. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And the trade deadline now in the rearview mirror, Steve. It's behind us. Is that a weight off the shoulders, do you think, of many of the players?
It is, Kevin, in a lot of ways. For some, it always feels good not to worry about your name in a trade. For others, they're still upset that they didn't get traded.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barry wants to get better firing off the catch.
Green passes to Beal. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bagley with the bucket.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. And here is Bouknight. Guarded by Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Beal. Last game, 26 points. Bagley trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And the first one at the line is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for Beal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bouknight passes to Adebayo. Pass to Ingram. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Barnes passes to Bagley. Beal deciding where to go with it. Back to Bagley. He kicks it to Beal. Bouknight with the rebound.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
He's covered by Beal. That one good for two.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
That's a
Boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Green. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Barnes outside. Pass to Beal. Launches it. Rebound by the Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Barnes comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beal. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Barnes looking around. Can they get it? And the shot goes down.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He believes that Bradley Beal's playmaking is now almost as dangerous as his scoring. Coach said as Beal became the target for defenses, he's adjusted, and now he burns them with the pass. That's why we're going to play him straight up tonight. And that means Beal could get going early and often. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Barnes. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana. Count it, good.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
The Hawks leading by 6. Barrett the pass to Bouknight. Great tee that time from Green.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And that one's good, Barnes. The Hawks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside Jackson. The Hawks working the ball around. Count that one from Bouknight. Bouknight's got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Beal against Jackson. Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And for a guy his size, Jackson has some nice handles, able to carve out there a beautiful scoring opportunity.
Now here's Beal. Ripped away. Passes it to Jackson. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Robinson in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Green. On the pass to Beal. Outside, Bagley. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Hawks leading by 10. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Bagley. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Looking to end the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
2 shots.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
No good on that one. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Fultz with the ball for Atlanta. They lead by 11. The layup off target. Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And here's Green outside. Dallas again missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Pass to Barnes. Rebound, Atlanta. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Now here's King, 6 to shoot. Barnes left side. Up and in on the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Covered by Barnes, and it's good, 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
King outside. Pass to Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense. He has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Barnes hits them both. The Hawks leading by 11. Passes to Barrett. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
The shot's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Fultz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
First trip to the line for him here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
The first one falls.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
And so Fultz nails them both. Mavericks trailed by 13. Green deciding where to go with it. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
That one doesn't drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's Green with the jam.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Chance to check out stats for Marvin Bagley.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Barrett with the ball. Now Green defending. And it's King with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Fultz. The Mavericks making the shot. Covered by Barnes. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 7. Yep, that one goes in there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And here's Fultz. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Fultz against Green. Over Fultz. Bank shot. No good. Atlanta leading by 5. kicks it to Barrett. Back to Fultz. And that time, also a missed shot.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Oh, Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Atlanta leading by 5. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Ingram kicks to Fultz. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's his first personal foul.
And we all know basketball is a game of runs. But, Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
That free throw good from Fultz. And so Fultz nails them both. Mavericks trailed by 7. Barnes outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Barnes. Atlanta leading by 4. Fultz the pass to Barrett. Barnes grabs the miss.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Going inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Fultz against Green. The Maverick shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
It's on Markelle Fultz.
2 seconds.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Mavericks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bagley's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bouknight passes to Adebayo. Here's Ingram. Out to the right wing. Here's Bouknight. That's tipped. Second shot opportunity. The shot that time not on target. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Driving in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bouknight with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Ingram. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Hodge have drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes passes to Bagley. And finishes to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Bouknight. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. Adebayo with the bucket. Mavericks trailed by 5. Green passes to Barnes. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Green gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Ingram on the wing. Inside. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Ingram against King. And the layup is good. King's got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Over Barnes. Jackson misses. Mavericks trailed by 3. King, the pass to Bagley. Unloads from 13. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. For Dallas, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Beal's checked in for Barnes. And he sinks the second. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Ingram passes to Adebayo. And here is Bouknight. There's the drive. The shot will not fall.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Beal. The pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Loud pass to Bagley. That ties the game.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Ingram attacking. Jackson against Green. Pass to Bouknight. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
And here is Bouknight following Jalen Green's 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Now here's Beal, guarded closer. And Adebayo sends it back. Jackson against Beal. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Cans it from downtown.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. Outside Beal. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Here's King. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Green inside. Adebayo on him. Green, no luck. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bouknight passes to Adebayo. Shapes over King. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Adebayo.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And it's your Atlanta Hawks dancer. Who's coming under the court? Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancer. Another substitution.
And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Here's Beal. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Barrett against King. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Dallas moving the ball around. Outside, Green. The three. No good that time.
Their struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Barrett the pass to Bouknight. Again, the Hawks good for two. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Şengün passes to King. From deep, Green. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 10.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 4. Shoots over Bouknight. Şengün, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Now here's Bouknight. Guarded by Green. Bouknight, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Passes it to King. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Puts it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Dallas calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. The pass to King. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ingram. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Fultz looking around. And it's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. Oh, Beal in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Playing above the rim, Beal laying down the hammer.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. In the corner, it's Ingram. Stolen by Robinson. Ingram against King. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Here's Beal. No good off the front iron. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. High-scoring affair, Brad. How would you assess the first half?
We got to defend. We're not going to outscore this team. They got some of the best scorers in the world. We got to defend. That's the only way we're going to win. So, second half, we got to be a lot better.
We'll see how that turns, Brad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Atlanta was looking great right away. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. By the end of the first, they had given up the lead only twice and were able to finish out on top. Moving into the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but still played a competitive quarter, now tied at the half. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
It's a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there, it was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Ingram. He's out there with Bouknight. R.J. Barrett is out there with Adebayo.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now here's Bouknight. Here he goes. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Barrett. Ingram against Beal. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And that one's good. Barnes.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Bouknight. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Barnes outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 13.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Bouknight. Now, here's Barrett. The pass to Adebayo. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 15. Here's Green. And he lays it straight in. Green's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Mavs.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Ingram. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Adebayo, and it's sent back by Robinson. Outside, Beal on the wing, Green. Barnes outside. Fires for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Clock at 6.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
The Hawks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one drops.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside, Beal. Right side, Bagley. Back to Beal. Puts up a 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Pass to Jackson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Jackson's got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Atlanta calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
The Hawks trail by 6. Passes it to Bookman. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Beal. The jump hook. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The putback.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Outside Jackson. Back to Barrett. There's the pass to Adebayo. He kicks it to Barrett. Back to Adebayo. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Outside, Green. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Jackson against Beal. Outside, Green. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
For 3.
Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now, here's Green. 20 points for him. Goes up from the top of the key. Beal can't get it to go. There it finds Jackson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From the baseline. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Mavericks. And for Josh Jackson, Steve, the start to his NBA career might not have gone quite as he had imagined, but he persevered.
He did. He deserves a ton of credit for the way he went about his business. He spent time in the G League and never once complained about his situation. He worked his tail off, refined his game, and cemented his place in this league.
Now, here's Green. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. They get it back. Yep, it counts.
Mitchell Robinson.
Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Barrett dishes to Fultz. Now, here's Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Barnes. To get open is Robinson. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Shoots from the line. He can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And to get open is Robinson with the second effort. And it's Barnes getting it to go. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
That shot off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
King outside. Outside Beal. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Hawks trailed by 15. Jackson has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And This team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Back to Beal. Jackson with it. He's got 10. To the paint. Dishes it to Barrett. He takes it in. Count it. He's got 11.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Jackson passes to Fultz. Back to Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Beal against Jackson. From 17 feet out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Fast break, the Hawks. Jackson's got the ball. A shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. And it's Beal in the corner. Here's Robinson. Stolen away. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Jackson. Feeds it to Fultz. In the corner, Barrett with it. 5 to shoot. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Jackson. He's got 10. Really left alone that time. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Barrett against Barnes. Outside, Beal. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Hawks trailed by 11. Barrett kicks to Fultz. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Barnes up top. Here's Beal. Missed.
And how active has Fultz been on D? Not giving his man an inch. Effective at crowding shooters.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with King. And it's Şengün in at the four-man position.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Pass to King. To the inside, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
R.J. Barrett. I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. And he makes both free throws.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
There's the dish to Barnes. King, the pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Trains the three-pointer.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Adebayo can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2 points. That one goes.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Up top, Fultz. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And you got to get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
Now here's Beal. Shoots off the step back. Rebound, Atlanta. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the feed to Ingram. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Beal. A beautiful reverse layup. Beal's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here's Barrett. Basket counts.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Ingram against Barnes. Ingram kicks to Fultz. Adebayo down low. He feeds it to Ingram. Pass to Barrett.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Beal dishes to Barnes. Back to Beal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Fultz the pass to Adebayo. A floater. That's it, and the Dallas Mavericks come down to 11 on the bucket from Fultz.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
He's checked in for Barrett. Bagley, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for King. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Ingram passes to Bouknight. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
From 8. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now here's Bouknight. He's covered closely. Now Green. Barnes outside. There's Beal with the 3. The shot, no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Now here's Ingram. Alvin Bagley missing his last shot. Defended by Bagley. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Ingram against Green. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Now, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Beal kicks to Barnes. Over in the corner, Green. Over Adebayo. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Green's got 11 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bagley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beal against Ingram. Puts it up from 15. The shot by Beal, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. Ingram right side. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
At the line for your Hawks, James Bouknight. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bouknight. It's checked in for Atlanta. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks leading by 12. Outside, Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's tipped. Here's Ingram. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Here's Green. Bagley trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Green. Green's got 13 points in the second half. Now here's Bouknight, guarded by Green. Barnes against Barrett. Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
At the line for Atlanta, James Bouknight. At the line for one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. That one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Green, and he drives in. The kick out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Bagley trying to free himself up. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his third miss. And here is Bouknight. Off target with his 3.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
He's covered by Ingram. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Barrett kicks to Ingram. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Ingram against Beal. Shoots over Ingram, and the shot falls short this time.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. To the middle. And they hit it down. And Adebayo throws it down.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Outside, Green. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Beal. Passes it to Robinson. Shoots over Bouknight. And he overshot that one, missing.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Adebayo. Loud pass to Bagley. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Bagley. Now the pass to Green. Trying to get something going. And Green slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Beal against Ingram. And that one's good. Beal.
That's a huge basket. Beal showing why you can build your franchise around him. He is that special.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. .30 seconds left in the fourth. And that one's good. Ingram.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And that's his fourth personal foul. Team second.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his fifth. Team third. Up live with the Mavericks, Bradley Beal. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, it just wasn't meant to be. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Jalen Green. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. .15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Team fifth. At line for the Mavericks, Luguentz Dort. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. The team is over the limit. At the line for the Mavericks, Jalen Green. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Jackson, and they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Brad. Every defensive wrinkle they could think of, they threw at you tonight, the doubles, the traps, but I know that's nothing new for you.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's only going to get tougher. But I'm confident in myself and my game, so, you know, the more the merrier.
Maybe they'll quintuple team you next time. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.